In the Bravo's class, most cars have their own selling points, whether it be the VW Golf's sheer class or the Toyota Prius's low emissions and superb fuel economy. What about the Bravo? Well, it brings unmistakable Italian style, but is that enough against such talented opposition? The 1.4-litre petrol engine that kicks off the range is a bit gutless, but both versions of the turbocharged 1.4-litre T-Jet engine deliver strong performance. Alternatively, there are also three excellent turbo diesel engines, with the basic 1.6 giving fine economy and low emissions. These diesels are particularly smooth, and one of the most impressive things about the Bravo is its refinement. However, the Fiat isn't as nimble as the best small family cars because its light steering has an artificial feel and there's a lot of body lean in corners. To make matters worse, the ride is jittery. Every model has driver's seat height adjustment and a steering wheel that moves for both reach and rake. However, some of the switchgear is confusing, and the sleek exterior creates several blind spots. In the back, knee room is relatively tight, but despite that swooping roofline, there's plenty of headroom throughout. Luggage space is generous too, thanks to the sheer depth of the boot, although you have to lift items over a high load lip, and the rear wheel arches intrude into the space. For us, the cheapest Bravos make the most sense to buy, especially as even the basic active models come with air conditioning, a CD player, electric front windows, and remote central locking. The Bravo is competitively priced to start with, and the large discounts make it cheaper still. However, that has to be weighed against poor resale values. Then there's the disappointing quality. Many of the panels in the cabin don't line up accurately, while the hard, shiny plastics lower down feel cheap. Fiat also has a poor record in the JD Power Customer Satisfaction Survey. On the other hand, the Bravo scored a maximum 5-star rating in Euro NCAP crash tests, and twin front, side and curtain airbags are standard across the range. You'll have to pay extra for stability control on most models, though. The Bravo certainly brings some style and flair to its class, but it's refined and cheap to run too, as well as coming with some strong diesel engines. Trouble is, with its disappointing ride and handling, below-par build quality and heavy depreciation, ultimately the Bravo is no more than an average car in a class where excellence is the norm.